Hello, hello! And welcome back as Team Marks-a-Lot here heads down to mark their territory in the terrible tunnels of Perfidious Manor in Darkest Dungeon. And no, the team is not just gonna go down in a dungeon and pee everywhere. I mean, a seeker wetting themselves in terror wouldn't be unheard of in Darkest Dungeon, but that's a side effect of what we're actually trying to accomplish. Now, then again, though, why not pee on them monsters? I mean, they're monsters. Who cares how we treat them? Do we have to behave civilly towards the monsters? They're trying to kill us. You know what? We should teabag and pee on them all over. What have they ever done for us? Other than, I guess, provide an endlessly farmable source of gold, trinkets, and other treasure. Shit, now that I think about it, why the hell are we trying to kill these monsters at all? Why do we actually want to cleanse the manor again? Wouldn't we be better off setting up some sort of elaborate cube-style death maze that winds up shredding the monsters or grinding them up and reduces them down to their component cores, and once they've been fully ground and processed, just spits out a stream of pure undiluted treasure? Shouldn't we be building a monster grinder and just farming these guys? We've got a limitless resource. We go down to the ruins, all we fight is like skeletons and zombies. Where the hell do they come from? Who cares where they come from? They all have freaking gold in them, their bones. We gotta think of this treasure the Sierra Madre style. We gotta start doing the old weird guy dancing around going, we found gold, boys. It's time to start harvesting this resource. Screw it, we found the Philosopher's Stone. All it needs to run is, you know, like a steady diet of human misery as we send seeker after seeker down into the dungeon. But how does that make it any different from any other form of economics, by the way? Human misery is what makes all economics run. Sunring's pretty good. We do a lot of highlight runs, 15% damage, bonus accuracy. The stress is not great. Sunring's pretty good. It gets a 6 crest, though. We'll probably just do this. Reclaim the Relics of the Light. We could try and go kill the Fulminating Prophet, which we are going to need a team to do, but I would really rather have a team of 4 for the Fulminating Prophet, and also Team Marks-a-Lot here is probably not the best team for that job, because they don't have a lot of 4th rank damage. It seems like Jack Dawson and the crew would be a little bit better for that particular endeavor. Nope, we're doing a medium mission. That goes without saying. Tough Ring, I actually don't like the Tough Ring. I think it's kind of shitty. It gives you a bunch of bonus HP, it gives you a lot of protection, but it gives you a damage penalty and a stress penalty. It's wrong in every possible direction. 6 portraits, though, would pretty much solve our heirloom problem. Oh, never mind. 3 portraits also solves our heirloom problem, and you know what? Gets us a poisoned herb, which, yeah, I want that. I've been waiting for this trinket. We're doing this mission then. Okay, we're going to stave off sickness. So what do we got to do? Gather 3 medicines. You got it. Let's provision. Also, we should probably handle trinkets here. Let's unequip them all, sort them by rarity, and get some good stuff here. So we are going into... I already forgot. We're going into the Weald, which means we're going to be fighting beasts and eldritch. Okay. So... I'm thinking an Ethereal Crucifix is going to be real good for somebody. It does lower our HP a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. What else do we want to go with? We've got damage for this guy. Let's get a little bit of defense here. Does this lower our dodge? No, why do we have a dodge penalty? Oh, because we're clumsy, I guess? Yeah. Oh, we also have a Lazy Eye. Oh, that's for range skills. Who cares? Lazy Eye is fine. We just got to get up and close and personal. Just, you know, so what if we've got a Lazy Eye? Why are you judging me? So I have a strabismus. Didn't stop Melissa Joan Hart from succeeding, did it? Bounty Hunter's Helmet. Bonus stress healed while camping. Bonus scouting chance I don't hate, actually. Book of Rage is bad. Book of Constitution isn't terrible. The Dark Crown, we're never going to be in the darkness. We don't care about our Blight skill chance. Nobody in this team even has a Blight. Beast Slayer's Ring. Yeah, we're going to give that. You know what? Since this guy's dodge is already in a toilet, let's just give him the Beast Slayer's Ring, and... if something is eldritch and a beast, he's going to annihilate it. We are going to fight some humans as well. Maybe we shouldn't... Nah, it's fine. I was thinking about maybe it's a bad idea to concentrate our damage so heavily. We'll be okay. We do want to get some damage here. I'm thinking a Crescendo Box is a pretty solid start. And then if we can do, you know, let's just do Crescendo Box and the Books of Sanity. That's fine. Ancestor Scroll, nah. Barristan's Head, Junia's Head. Don't really need any of that. What disease have you got, Russell Franklin? Is it sharkitis? Do you have sharkitis, Russell? Is that what it is? You've been bitten? No, you just got a little case of the vertigo. Way better than Sharkitis. I think with your dodge at a 20, maybe we just give you a Feather Crystal and the Cauldron? Bonus stun, bonus debuff, bonus virtue. I'm not even sure the Demon's Cauldron is like the right thing for you, but I don't know what else to give you. We could give, you know what else we're going to give you? We're going to take away that Feather Crystal. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of the Demon's Cauldron. I don't care about Russell Franklin. He does have a debuff, and it's a skill that we have it, and we do use it because Vulnerability Hex does give our target like a penalty to dodge. We're really only using this to mark, though. We don't care about the actual debuff. There is another debuff, Weakening Curse, which is quite good because it lowers an enemy's overall damage. I like Weakening Curse. It just doesn't work as well with this team. I don't really think we need... I didn't use the stun skill at all. So maybe what we do instead is just go for like turbo power healing, right? What if we just give you a Junia's Head and a Feather Crystal, and then you're going to get the Medic's Greaves, because I actually quite like those, and maybe that book that gives us bonus scouting? Which was what item again? We had something that gave it, I just saw it like seconds ago. It was a book, not the Book of Rage, not the Book of Constitution. The Book of Intuition. Oh no, that lowers our chances of being surprised. Survival Guide. That's what I want right there. Give me the old Survival Guide. Is there anything better we might give Primrose Everdeen? If we had a Sniper's Amulet, I would love to give her that. The Quick Draw Charm is actually not terrible either. Honestly, the Quick Draw Charms might be worth more than the... You know what? Yeah, I think it's worth more than the Medic's Greaves. Let's swap that out. Let's get rid of the Medic's Greaves. And do we have anything that gives you plus damage? Or can we get something that gives you a bonus to damage? Not really. We could give you a damage stone. That would do it. We have a damage stone somewhere? Do we not? I know we've got a damage. We got to have it there. Okay, we do have a damage stone. It would penalize your dodge, which is already bad. Would I rather have 10% scouting and trap disarm for -1 speed, or would I rather have a damage stone for bonus damage and... Nah, I think we're good. Let's just roll with this. This seems acceptable. Let's get our provision on, get down in the dungeon. We probably wasted enough time already. So we're going on a medium. It's a veteran mission. Let's just take 2 full stacks of food. Give me my standardized 4 torches. I want 2 anti-venoms, 2 bandages. Let's take 2 medicinal herbs, 1 key. Holy water, you know what? Nah, not today. And then we're going to bring 2 full stacks of torches. I'm trying to up my torch meta a little bit because the lengthier hallways in the higher level dungeons, we got to try and account for that. The extra torchlight, normally we would bring 14 torches into this one. I'm just going to bring 16, 2 extra. It's not a huge overall additional investment, and the benefits are potentially fantastic. You save a little now. It's the compound interest of stress management. You know, that extra $50 a week that you're saving there doesn't really sound like much, but over the course of a year, it's almost it's more than $2,500. It's going to add up. And then you compound that over like the lifetime of the investment itself, you're looking at some solid long-term gains come retirement time. Let's save that $50. I mean, what else are you going to buy? $10 a Star Cups coffee? Not even, because I don't think you could even get $10 a Starbucks for $50. You'd be bucking the odds. Think about it. You could save an extra $35 a week just by cutting that coffee up. Do we want to burn the medicinal herb? Yeah, we have 2. It's fine. We'll take the bonus food. Carcass is cured of disease. We got 8 extra food for... Okay. Well, this one we're just going to poke. Now, good call, Nicholas Brody. Just go ahead and raw dog it. Nice job. Better than the trap. Well, okay. Admittedly, you're not wrong about that. It was, in fact, better than that trap you just walked face first into. That's what happens when you go get in with a guy who's willing to raw dog it with Claire Danes. Guys, if he's up for that, he's up for anything. Firing shots at Claire Danes, Pete? I'll fire shots at Claire Danes if I want to. I had to endure my so-called life, thank you. And honestly, no. That's it. I'm sorry, Claire Danes. You're ruined for me forever. But Pete, Claire Danes was in Stardust, and you love that movie. That's true. I do love Stardust, and Claire Danes was, in fact, in it. But it was the only thing about that movie that wasn't amazing. We did find a Churgeon Satchel, which has some of the medicinal supplies we are seeking. We'll take those. We're going to check out this room, because there's a non-zero chance that there could be probably a fight. But 2 could be medicinal supplies in here as well. Oh, we didn't get a scout. Oh, totally worth it. Scouted out the secret room, yo. Oh, this is gonna be suddenly a difficult task because we're gonna have to figure out what we want to throw on a floor in order to take all these sweet-ass puzzling trapezohedrons we're about to find. Personally, I'd throw Claire Danes on the floor. Oh, Pete, you'd kick Claire Danes out of bed for eating crackers? I'd just kick Claire Danes out of bed for being Claire Danes. If she was eating crackers in my bed, not only am I going to kick her out of it, I'm going to make her go get the damn dustbuster and clean up the mess when she's done. Be like, hey, eating crackers in my bed, eating salt and crumbs everywhere. Get your ass out of here. Who let you in my house, Claire Danes? I'm calling the fucking cops. Just because you're Claire Danes doesn't mean you own the world. You don't get to just walk into my house. I'm going to go get my gun. No, it's fine. Just go ahead and touch the mummy. Diseased by the remains. What a surprise. A little bit of blight. You know what? You take that damage, Primrose Everdeen, because it's the only way you're going to learn. Sometimes, as a responsible parent, you have to let your child endure the consequences of their actions. 6 damage from Primrose Everdeen. Was hoping for a crit there. Didn't get it. Let's go for the flashbang stun. Want to try and keep the stress to a minimum. We also managed to push that unit to the front where we can just rock it. Solid aggregate damage and a kill. So we had to focus fire 1 unit, but we did get the job done. Taking a little rend for the old gods. Comes a stumbling scratch. We could patch you up, don't worry. So we're gonna get the mark down. Why didn't you mark the guy in the back so Primrose Everdeen could have shot it? I have other plans for Primrose Everdeen, thank you. Because I knew that was going to happen. That guy's going to push himself to the back. We don't got to do it. He's doing our dirty work for us. And I still have other plans for Primrose Everdeen. So you're all marked up. Yep, there you go. Get chopped in half by Nicholas Brodery. What are your other plans for Primrose Everdeen? Well, I was actually going to just have her mark the other guy. Your sniper's mark cannot hit the front rank? You got to be shitting me. I'm very disappointed in you, young lady. I'm very, very disappointed in you. Just take a blind fire shot, then. Very disappointed in you, young lady. Your father and I, we work hard. And this is how you repay us for all of our hard work? See, we could sniper's mark his ass now, but instead, what are we going to do? We're just going to go ahead and mark him with Russell Franklin here. We don't really desperately need heals. Yeah, we got a tiny bit of a bleed. It's going to cost us a little bit of health. Not the end of the world. That's the end of that guy's world, though, because we just shot him right in the eyeball. What the hell is this? Jute Tapestry, a coarse, time-worn weaving bearing invocations of unutterable alienage. Invocations of unutterable alienage. That was my Wayne June impression, everybody. Wayne June. So, Onyx at 500 gold. Well, considering we have 20,000 gold right here, not real worried about that Onyx. Let's just throw that on the floor. I don't really think we're going to need it. This is already going to prove to be one of the more profitable endeavors we've ever taken in a medium-length dungeon. We've got 20 grand in cash and prizes, and we're like a biscuit into the dungeon. If we had to bail out now, I wouldn't consider this a waste of time. So it is going to be sticky sap. Yep. Want to touch my sticky sap, baby? Come on, you know you want to touch my sticky sap. Am I actually going to just start straight up throwing gold on the floor? Yes. Yes, I am. Because the only thing I want of this is crests. We really, really need heirlooms. And 20,000 in gold already. We got 20k in gold. We don't need any more. We're good. For once, I think I've stolen enough. Okay, so we got a towering ectoplasm. You know what? I think we just mark and go for the kill here. We can work this guy over if we got 3 people. There's a critical shot from Primrose Everdeen. Nice work. Nicholas Brody didn't quite get us home, but man, he did some work. The dodge, though, Russell Franklin. What was that shit? It was sad. That's what it was. Ouch. Okay. Franklin taking a bit of a wallop. We're going to patch him up. Don't worry. The shark came in for the bite, but it's not irrecoverable. He only chewed out most of your torso. We can, we'll patch that up. We'll get a little Bondo, a spackle. We can fill it in. It's going to be fine. In the meantime, towering ectoplasm goes down. Franklin, go ahead and Bondo your torso. Nicely done. Fully healed. Well, I guess we'll just have you come hither then. I don't think slime can bleed. I mean, it could ooze. It seems like it would ooze a little bit. Oh, great. Plasma fusion. That's going to make another guy. Yep, another towering ectoplasm, actually. That's real bad. So I'm going to try and kill these guys in the back then before they just proliferate into... Are you stunnable at all? No, you're 95% stun resistant. Let's just get you marked up then. Franklin? Alright, solid start. Got us most of the way home on that guy. Cytokinesis will also make a slime. Well, if that guy can make slimes, and the little guys can make slimes, and the slimes can make slimes, this is looking like it's going to be a fairly tough fight. Or at least a reasonably long one. Guy shot through the heart. Okay, go for the rake. 11 damage, that's all you got? 13 damage is better. You know what? Go ahead and mark this guy. I want to be able to take him down with one swing, regardless of what position he's in. Throwing the slime at Franklin, and Franklin's going to have to start devoting himself mostly to healing. You got to be shitting me. Stop making more slime, slime. You friggin' slime bag. Stop it. Knock it off. Being jerks. Yeah, where was that 40-point critical just a second ago on, like, the big guy? Would have been way better. Okay, you know what, Nicholas Brody? Fine. Not to be outdone, I appreciate your contributions. All we got to do is have anybody beat this guy on a speed... Okay. To say is have anybody beat that guy on a speed roll, but such is not to be. Too little too late, Primrose Everdeen. I know you were trying to come in and be Johnny on the spot there, but turns out Matthew Crawley is the only Johnny on this spot. How we doing light-wise? We could burn a torch. We got to get rid of something. What is that gonna be? Probably bandages. Somebody's got to go paw around in the old medicinal chest here. Vial of powerful medicines has been located. More scouting. Delightful. Are you a quest location? Ugh, this sucks. In battle with treasure. Obstacle. So we have no need to go down there. All that would do is cause us to waste a shovel. Let's grab the old sack. Map inside. I'll take a little bonus scout. Thank you. Any of these are quest objective? Curio. Quest location. Okay, so we have to fight one more fight. And it's mission complete. If we choose to continue after that, and we might, just for a little extra cash and prizes, this is actually a bad fight for us. And we're a little bit more injured than I'm comfortable with. I think we got to try and go for a stun here. Fungal batteries, okay, I was going to say, are fairly vulnerable to a stun, and we did get it. We want to kill these guys first. They're going to start throwing a lot of blight damage at us, and that is very, very bad. So let's go ahead and see if we can hook this man to the front. The hook and slice pays the dividends! 7 damage then from Russell Franklin. We did not get a kill. Rent for the old gods. No bleed. No bleed. There we go. Stun wore off. Comes the escape cloud. The double blight is very bad. Groping swipe is also beautiful because we dodged it. Your veins are on fire. Yeah, fortunately, I didn't throw my anti-venom on the floor. I'm going to keep that. I really need you to kill something. This guy's going to be move resistant. No, he's stun resistant. You know what? Yank him to the front. Primrose Everdeen's got that dude in the back. Don't worry about that. Prim's got it. 13 damage. That opens us up for a kill if we wanted to, but we really got to get some heals working. Primrose, I'm relying on you to kill that guy. Ouch. Shake it off. Oh, yeah. Okay, so when you're down, you start quoting Taylor Swift. Just shake it off, girl. Shake it off. Shake it off. Is that Death's Door? No, but it will be if we don't get a heal on you. Comes the Rain of Blight. The critical blight is actually very bad. Okay. Primrose Everdeen. We got to get something killed. Yes, I know we're leaving a very vulnerable man in a very vulnerable position, but we need some freaking kills here.
The ground quakes.
Come on. Russell Franklin, don't let me down. You got to win a speed roll. That's my boy! Okay. Patch him up. Healed him for 7. It is enough to keep him off Death's Door. That's really all we needed was one more turn of not being on Death's Door. Let's get the mark on this jerk. We're going to take a rend for the old gods. That one's coming at Matthew Crawley. Everybody is real banged up. Comes the groping swipe for the follow. The dodge is sweet as shit and twice as nice. You know, sweet as shit and twice as nice is actually a pretty not ringing endorsement, really. Be like, what's that guy all about? He's sweet as shit, dog, and twice as nice. You're like, but yeah, sweet is usually like acrid. Shit is acrid and bitter. It is not sweet at all. And twice as nice as shit is really still not very nice. There's what we needed right there. Russell Franklin with a monster heal. Yeah, Crawley's in trouble. The dodge, though? Well, unless he can do it again. Yeah, he's in trouble now. All right, Crawley's on death's door. We can probably get him off, and by probably, I mean we can definitely get him off, because Primrose Everdeen is there to spot him some health. It does give him a mortality debuff, which is unfortunate, but there's going to be one fewer enemy at the end of this turn. Nicholas Brody reaping a whirlwind. We got to go for the dank heal. With the buff from Primrose, we can take a man from dead to fully healed in basically one run. We'll go ahead and drop the mark. A single shot was not going to get us a kill there. Brody taking a trivial 3. Resistant to bleed. All right, we got this wrapped up then. We're going to have Primrose Everdeen go ahead and heal you. That puts Franklin, you know, back in, I won't say the pink, but it puts him back in, like, actually, that was me hitting the wrong button. That was not supposed to be a mark. That was supposed to be me chopping off a man's head. That's okay. If we have to go another round, it just does give us an opportunity to throw some extra heals. Can we get, there we go. Never mind, we're not going extra shit. 250 gold there. Let's burn these. Actually, I'm going to burn one torch, throw the other one on the ground. This is our unlock strongbox. Has the thing in it, right? No, it does not have the thing in it. Wait, where's the thing? Oh, the thing is right here. We could just go to this quest location. Do we want to fight? I think we've got at least one more fight in us before we really need to consider camping. Here's our quest banner. We've got the Chirurgeon satchel. Picking that up, we're going to throw this 25 gold on the ground, grabbing the treasure. We're going to continue adventuring here because I don't know when well enough is well enough. We're not going to touch that tree considering we're out of anti-venom. Here's our hallway fight. We got a surprise. These guys should not get a chance to hit us. We ought to be able to bring them down before they get a chance to really work us over too badly. Go for the straight up kill. Probably the smarter move would have been to go for the stun. Because then we could have gotten a heal off. All things considered, though, a win's a win. I'll take it. We didn't even take any damage on that one. How's our torchlight look? Torchlight, we don't have a room battle coming up here. We know this room is empty. We have no bandages, so let's not touch the weird tree. In this room, and I think maybe we consider camping here. Let's see what scouting comes up with. So we could try these last two rooms. How's our trap disarm is not that great. And we're farming effectively just for curios. You know what? Considering our overall stress position and the fact that we have basically all the loot we can carry anyway, let's just go ahead, camp it out, and beat it. You know, sometimes you just got to know when to leave well enough alone, really. How much stress have you got? 4. So let's start working over Russell Franklin with the Encourage, since he's really the only person who needs it. Do we have anything we can use to prevent a nighttime ambush? Scout ahead, tracking, plan takedown. This is how we do it. Oh. This team does not have fantastic camping skills. That's the one real drawback it has. Camping skills, kinda shitty. Plan takedown is pretty good. This is how we do it is also pretty good. Bonus accuracy, more importantly, bonus crit. Scout ahead, tracking. I mean, we don't really need to do any of this. I suppose we might as well field dressing, since we are hurt, and there is a possibility we're going to get, you know, a little encounter after this. We got Franklin down to 23 stress, which is more than I'd like, but it seems acceptable. We might as well. This is how we do it, just because we got the time. It's Friday night. If you're feeling right, my homies sit on the west side. Designated driver got the keys to my truck. Not today. Because Perfidious Pete drives drunk. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I think we just cash out. What's our chance of disarming the trap? Specifically, what is Russell Franklin's tramp? 55% is terrible. We had an 85% chance for some stress relief there. We might as well go ahead and hit this curio then. There's no hallway battles or anything between us and the curio. We did get the stress back that we negated, and it turned out to be an empty crate. I don't want to fight anymore. Whatever treasure lives beyond this is going to remain lost to the ages. We've stolen enough. We completed our mission. We got the trinket we want. We got more than enough portraits for an upgrade. And we got like 30,000 in cash and prizes. So yeah, we got that's a pretty hefty haul. 12 crests, 9 deeds. And more importantly, we got the EXP that we need. Everybody, this whole team is now on the cusp of leveling. And I think we could probably have these guys go again. Backtracker is basically pointless. Last gasp replaced unerring. That's terrible. Unerring was like a bonus accuracy, so that's a drawback. Warren's Adventure replaced Meditator. That's a straight up upgrade. And Creeping Cough. We have like 17 diseases for Russell Franklin now. Now he has 20% less damage. That one we're going to want to get rid of. Armor Tinker is good, and also Lurker is shit because we never run with low light anyway. Armor Tinker, also an upgrade then. Just save us a little bit of cash. Not that we're that worried about saving cash these days with the magnificent fortune that we have. Caregivers Convention, so the treatment ward is free and the medical ward is also free. That's fantastic. Portraits first though. Give me that upgrade. I need those max rank skills, and now we got them. Training regimen, I don't care. I got the cash. I'm not that worried about training. So what does that leave us needing then? We got to get armor smithing. We need 44 deeds. We are 3 short. We also need a whole truckload of crests. But what we could do, we can always swap in some bus for crests if we want to. In fact, we could probably make up the shortfall between bus and crest right now. That's tempting. Medical ward treatments are free. We should take advantage. Who has diseases? Hicks, you got a disease. You got the wasting sickness. Well, go get rid of that. Dawson, what do you got? You're bulimic. You know what? That's not that big a deal. You roll with somebody who can cure that. Washburn, what do you got? Vertigo, also that big a deal. Russell Franklin has like 2 diseases though. He's got the vertigo and the creeping cough. Let's get rid of. I'm more interested in the creeping cough than the vertigo actually. And while quirk removal is free, we should definitely get rid of 1. So let's find what would be our worst and most expensive one to get rid of. Sickly, flagellant, diurnal. None of those are terrifically... I mean, Henry Blake is quirkless, so that's fine. Diurnal, off guard, slow draw. None of those are a huge problem either. Padme, what do you got? Automatonophobia, which is kind of bad. Necromania, satanophobia. The bonus stress versus unholy is problematic, I think, for the final dungeon. We might try and get rid of satanophobia here. Legophobia, Plutomania, weak grip, melee skill crit, we don't care. Necromania, fascinated with corpses, don't care. The other thing we could do is lock in a positive trait. Does somebody have one we really want to keep? Warren's Tactician, Lurker, Hard Noggin, Cove Tactician, Cove Explorer, not any of those. Beast Hater's real good. Natural Swing, pretty good. Nymphomania, less good. Robust, Ruins Adventure. Notice I said less good to Nymphomania. Early Ariser, Unholy Hater is excellent. Natural Eye, good. Ruins Adventure, good. Warren's Tactician, mediocre. Padme. Photomania is excellent. Robust, Manslayer, Slugger. I really want to lock in Photomania. That one's really good. You know what? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to lock in Photomania. Lock it. She wants to be a better person. She's going to learn to become a photomaniac. What do we need to upgrade? Because if this is going to be free, you know what? Yeah, that gets us an extra cell. That's another chance to lock something in or get rid of something negative for free. I think that was a worthwhile upgrade for us. That saved us quite a bit of ducats right there. So, Caitlin Stark. No, we just did you. Maud, what do you got? Anything bad? Clutch Hitter's pretty good. Jack Dawson, you're a tinker. Mankind Hater is excellent for you. Precise Striker, though. Yeah, we're going to want to lock that one in. So, Dawson, why don't you go get that bad boy locked in? Shackles, really? Yeah, I'm locking you down, dog. I can't have you escaping until you've learned to become a precise striker all the time. And also, I'm going to lock down this episode because I feel like we precisely struck the shit out of this one. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of our New Game Plus run here in the Darkest Dungeon, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. A lot of people out here in the medical ward. Man, bring me your poor, your weary, your huddled masses sort of thing. Where did these people all come from? Did they hear about my plan to endlessly harvest the dungeon for a long and unrelenting stream of gold, and they're just like looking to get into the ground floor? Is this a gold rush for the hamlet? Are we the new Tombstone, Arizona? Maybe. Could be a shootout at the OK Corral. I guess we'll find out next time. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.